Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be one of a few hauls we're going to be doing. I do not know what has gotten into me. I have been so good previous years with holiday stuff. Like I haven't been super sucked in. I've been like, no, I don't need it. I don't want it. Like, but not this year. And this is a combination of like things I have picked up the past few weeks before Black Friday and then a couple of things I picked up in person. I have to say, this is going to be a little bit of a rant first. I had to do a lot of shopping online, which like makes me kind of sad because I do like going out to the stores and I do like picking up the items, but you guys know I hate paying for shipping. And so when a store online will offer free shipping and a discount, I'm like, oh, how can I resist it? So you're gonna be seeing a lot of things coming in the mail based on like shopping I did for Black Friday online. And then I don't know, I'm typically not someone who does a lot of shopping on Cyber Monday because one, I'm teaching, and two, like I don't feel like they advertise them as heavily, so I never have like an idea going into the day of things that I want, but who knows, we'll see. Let's go ahead and start with the wax items that I have picked up in this haul. First, I went to Bath & Body Works to exchange a candle because I had one candle that just performed terribly, which was Marshmallow Fireside, and I wasn't putting up with it. So I decided to go in and I did a lot of sniffing around. I didn't really feel like buying another Marshmallow Fireside because I have some other candles that are similar scented or wax melts. So I was sniffing around and I came across this one from White Barn called Mary Mimosa. Oh, it is really, I really like it. It's like a citrusy, sort of like fizzy type candle. The scent notes in here are sparkling champagne, red apple slices, and iced sugar crystals. It's really light, so I'm gonna try to save this for my bedroom and hopefully get a scent out of it. If I don't, it's going back. I'm gonna try to burn it before Candle Day, which is December 2nd. I know I complain a lot about their candles, but I'm still a sucker for Candle Day. I personally love winter candles, and I've gone in since I exchanged this candle because I was thinking about doing the buy three, get three for Black Friday, and there were like a bunch of spring scents like Japanese cherry blossoms, which is the most basic non-winter scent ever that I'm going to be picking up. I've heard about some like old classics that are coming in stock right around Candle Day time, so you'll be seeing a haul from me, but in the meantime, this is what I grabbed. I also went into Walmart, and they had totally, well before Black Friday, converted everything over. It's like basically after Halloween, they convert over to their winter stuff, and Ben and I happened to go into Walmart, and I always like to like meander and look around and see what they've got for gift sets, and they happen to have their winter wax right in the same area. So I couldn't help myself. I smelled a bunch and then picked up a bunch. First I have is from Better Homes and Garden. Actually, all of them are from Better Homes and Garden. The one that I've got is Caramel Sugared Fig. First off, look at that really like decadent, delicious packaging. This, to me, reminds me of the like fig and brown sugar from Bath & Body Works body care that I used to have quite a bit of, and then like I used it to death and got sick of the scent. I love this scent. I hope it really does perform well. I have not melted a lot of Better Home stuff lately. I've been doing a lot of vendor wax, which is kind of weird to think about, but I'm looking forward to that one. I also picked up a Wonderful Winter. I think the images on here are just so stinking cute. Oh, this one is like I don't like the word spicy because it makes me think of cinnamon, but this is like a winter candle from Bath & Body Works, but less intense, like headachy in your face. It's a little bit more subtle. It's really pleasant. I'm a big fan of this one. I picked up a Season of Joy. This is one of the scents that I had gotten last year and I liked it, so I was happy to see it return. Same thing with Iced Winter Cranberry. I had gotten this one last year. I had gone through one of them. Didn't feel the need to like mad hoard it, so when I saw that come out again this year, I wanted to grab another. And then the last one I got was Marshmallow Candy Cane. This, I was so excited to see. Oh, I really like it. It's got like it's peppermint, but it's really mixed well with the like sweet marshmallow scent, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. I hope it has a nice scent throw. There were a lot of coffee ones and a lot of cinnamon ones, and I don't really like either one of those scents. They're too overpowering in any kind of mix, so I stayed away from most of those, but I was really happy with those. The next thing I grabbed was a sample collection from Dese's Homespun Scents. I really like these little sampler things. To me, they're a lot less overwhelming than actually going through the site and looking at all the scents, and they just are really like just nice. It's just enough. It's, I think, really fairly priced. I think I paid $17 with shipping and handling for all of this, so I was pretty pleased with that. So we'll go ahead and show you what we got. The first thing in here is my actual like sample, which is turns out to be my favorite scent. This is Winter Solstice. Oh, I really, really like this one. It just, I don't even know why. It's not like a super unique scent, but it has the scent of like mint and chocolate, and I'm just a big fan of it. Can't wait to melt it, and I might actually add this to a list of scents to buy. Then there was Main Street Christmas, which looks like a snowman. This one has like your classic, what I consider like your classic Christmas, like in a can type thing that you would put on your Christmas tree. It has that. It's not fully pine tree, but there's other spices in there. There's peppermint bark, which, oh, again, I really like the scent of. I hope that these have strong scent throws. I've never really tried like her lighter scents before. Then we have Fireside Hearth. This one has like that true fire scent to it. It's like basically marshmallow fireside, but without the marshmallow. I am intrigued by this. There is Christmas Tree, which is conveniently shaped like a actual Christmas tree. Oh yeah, this is just straight balsam fir. And I gotta be honest with you guys, if you've been around here, you know I'm obsessed with balsam fir. Like I would probably have that scent year round if Ben didn't cut me off. I don't have a lot of balsam fir this year, so I'm looking forward to melting this ASAP. Then there is cinnamon pine cones. This one isn't my favorite because the cinnamon is really overpowering, but I'm sure I can try to mix it with something else, and if not, I can just pass it on to Ben's mother because she also melts wax. Then there is North Pole Bakery. This one is like a really sickly sweet scent, which I'm all about, so I'm gonna like it. We have Christmas Eve, shaped like a different type of snowman. This one has a lot going on. I can't quite pinpoint it. It's not as like classic Christmas spices as I'm used to, but it's not terrible. I'm looking forward to seeing how this actually smells when it's warmed up. We have cinnamon buns, which again, not my favorite because of the cinnamon, but really cute little snowman. I've got Country Christmas, shaped like this Christmas tree. This again has like the balsam pine kind of scent to it. I've got Smoky Mountain Berries. This one is, it's weird. The two scents seem to really compete with each other, so I don't know how it's gonna play out when I actually melt it. I don't get much of a berry note on cold. There's Home for the Holidays. This one I like. This one has a sweet, like, baked berry note to it. And then lastly, we got Dashing Through the Snow, which is shaped like a snowflake. So again, I feel like they're very fairly priced. I've become a big fan of Dese's homespun scents. They're kind of like the front runner for me in terms of third-party vendor wax, and I'm in her Facebook group, and she communicates really often and really thoroughly with us, which I appreciate because I'd rather there be a lot of transparency and I know what I'm getting myself into versus blindly ordering and then not knowing when it's going to arrive. So really big fan of that. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about some other like random items that I have. First thing I have is my Degree deodorant. This is the scent Sexy Intrigue, which I think is very strange. I am going through a deodorant dilemma, as I like to call it. I was using the Tarte deodorant that they came out with in the spring, and I was loving it. It was working. I wasn't smelling, and then all of a sudden, they turned the heat on in my classroom, and my classroom is now like an easy 75, 80 degrees, and I started to sweat, and I'm a sweater naturally, and my deodorant stopped working. I was like going through a panic because I really don't want to go back to aluminum-based deodorant, but unfortunately, I have been working with this, and normally this was working with my body, but I have since had to go back to like the Oprah Winfrey like approved deodorant, like stress deodorant, and that's the only thing that's working, but sadly it does have aluminum in it, so I'm hoping that once I go through that stick, my body will no longer be acclimated and I can go back to either using this or my vegetable-based deodorant just because I really don't use aluminum, but it is what it is, so I did pick up one of these. Okay, let's talk about some Black Friday items that I grabbed. The first, I have been hunting for this item from the MAC winter collection, and it was the little trio of the Fix Plus. Way back, I think it was in the spring, saw them come out with this really pretty like container with flowers on it that I think was like a coconut based Fix Plus. That sold out super fast, and I just wanted to try other formulations of the Fix Plus. So when I saw this come out, it sold out online. Then I tried checking at a couple of stores at the South Shore Mall in Massachusetts, all sold out. And one girl was like, we're not restocking until Black Friday. And I was like, well, I am not doing Black Friday at the South Shore Mall. So when I happened to just be like perusing through Macy's, they had tons of this stuff. I was shocked, but then again, we're in Maine, so I can't be that surprised. But this is what it looks like. Oh, I'm so excited. You've got coconut, you have a lavender, and you have rose. When I was trying out the samples to smell them, the rose one, to me, I really liked the most, but all in all, really happy that I finally got these. I feel like, 3 ounces for $20 was a really fair price. It's one of the only things from MAC that I was like really excited about this year that I wanted to get my hands on, so I was really happy to have gotten that. The other thing that I got was also actually at Macy's, and it was this little like Clinique perfume trio. It came with, it's called the Little Happiness Trio. This was only $10, so I thought it was, again, really fairly priced. You have the Clinique Happy, which I really like. You have the Clinique Heart, and then you have the Clinique In Bloom. So you get those 3 there, and collectively you get 0.17 ounces in each one. And I also like that they are sprays. They're not actually roller balls, so I was really pleased with that. Aside from that, I really wasn't super into, like, there was nothing from Sephora that I wanted, nothing from Ulta that spoke to me. The only other thing I had picked up was at Old Navy. They had these mittens that I really liked because they have the ones where your fingers poke through. I like that because then I can pop this off and like type on my keyboard if I want, or do something in regards to just having my fingers accessible and not just being tucked inside mittens. So I was pleased with that. The final thing that we got on Black Friday that I was looking forward to was at the paper store. I happened to walk by and see that they had this advertised, which was basically this Christmas ceramic light up tree. It's teeny tiny. I had like one of the original ones of these as a kid. We still have it here at the house, but I didn't want to like schlep it down to Boston, and this is the first year I've convinced Ben that we are not getting a Christmas tree. I just don't want to go through all the hassle and the fuss when we come up here to Maine for actual Christmas. So I thought we could use this for our Christmas tree. It was only like $7. It's only 7.5 inches tall, but it's perfect. I think it's nice. I think it even has a timer on it, which is pretty sweet, so I was excited about that. The last thing that I have for this haul before we do like the many parts coming up are Impress Nails. They did a collaboration with some designer. He may or may not have been on Project Runway. I'm not really sure. It was Christian Siriano. I don't know if that's correct, but it's a limited edition collection, and when it launched, I happened to look, and there were some that I was really intrigued by, one of which are these ones that I am wearing here. I think that they are just really pretty. So I bought 2 of these because limited edition, I really like them, and they're probably not going to come around again, so I grabbed 2, and then I also picked up one. Obviously I'm not going to give her this one, but I picked up one for my sister as well because she also wears the Impress Nails, and I feel like she would like this pattern. Then I grabbed the other one that I really like. These are the oval shape. They're a little in your face, but I don't hate that. They have this like really pretty rose pattern on the metallic pink. And then I also grabbed these red ones that are oval for my mom to try because she currently wears acrylic nails, but she has mentioned wanting to try out Impress Nails. So I feel like that would be a really pretty color for her to test out, and she likes the oval shape, so that she would like trying these. All right, guys, that is it for this pretty aggressive haul. Lots of things that I picked up, but again, we're not done yet because there are more things in my future that are going to come in the mail. I would love to hear from you what you've been picking up lately, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.